Hey guys, today's video I'm going to be reviewing the FOREO Micro Foam Cleanser and giving my full opinions after nearly a week using it. It's just come out and it's replacing the old day and night cleansers, which I am going to miss, and replacing it with only one. This is a big move. What I've done is I'm going to split today's video in certain sections. For example, is it worth it? What is it like? The ingredients, which I've done a bit of research on as well, and my opinions on the results. So if you're interested in cleansing, obviously stay tuned guys. I literally have nothing on my skin whatsoever. I cleanse at the gym in the showers, and I've now set up ready for filming. The first and most important thing is price. I know it's bad to say that, but especially being a younger worker, it's definitely something that kind of changes my mind. For 20 ml, it costs £8.90 on the FOREO website. And for 100 ml, it's £39.90. This is not cheap and a big step up from around 25 to 30 for their other cleansers. However, already just from skimming over my research, the ingredients are insane. So in terms of the package I have, it's 100 ml. The packaging's really tactile. It's really smooth. It's very matte. It has a really nice lid. And very different to what I'm used to. Usually they're in the tubes, as in like a pump. I feel like it's easier to travel with rather than an extra hard lid popping off. Now let's go into the ingredients and find out really why this is supposedly the best new cleanser. So the most important thing about this is the fact that it's cruelty free. In terms of the ingredients, I've just got them up on my phone. Sodium cocoyl glycinate, an amino acid derived cleansing agent, and skin softening. It is one of the few cleansing agents that naturally produces a creamy feeling lather. So the actual surfactant, which is the thing that, very geeky, in terms of cleansing, something that is a surfactant lifts up and reduces the surface tension between dirt, impurities and skin, similar to like Fairy Liquid or dishwasher detergent, because it's reducing that friction from the dirt to the actual object that it's on, and that's why they're called surfactants. So usually companies will use things like sodium lauryl sulfate. Oh, I nearly dropped my phone. Sodium lauryl sulfate, which is probably one of the most aggressors in terms of skin. It's an awful ingredient and it's far too many things, and it's actually killing marine life, which is awful. Ammonium lauryl sulfate is the second best. It's like the better of the two evils because it's not as damaging. You don't want to be even going near those ones. So the fact that this doesn't, good. Secondly, is the olive oil and the PEG7 esters provide outstanding emolliency and conditioning with virtually any product. So that's good. So there's olive oil as well as the PEG7 esters to make it more water soluble on the skin. There's also vitamin E, which we know is an amazing healing agent and also nourishes the skin. So Centella asiatica. Okay, so without researching, what do you think this is? It's actually Cica, which is actually now booming in the market and is in like everything in terms of healing. And I would expect this to actually have more about this, because this is actually a huge selling point. This is really cool. In terms of anything Cica, you'll see in a lot of Korean skincare. Really weird history with it. I believe this is accurate. They actually discovered the benefits of this grass through tigers when they had wounds. They'd rub themselves in the grass and it would heal their wounds better. So that's why they call it tiger grass. And that's why in a lot of the other brands, they call them like tiger grass or green. So cool fact, I kind of find it interesting. It facilitates the healing of incisions and burns. And it also promotes collagen production, but also inhibits inflammation that leads to scarring. So this is all very good. Assists as well with the vitamin E. Hotunia extract. Anti-inflammatory and antibacterial. So a lot of anti-inflammatory ingredients already so far. Then there's an ingredient at the end, the final one, which obviously means that it's not the most prevalent, but it's still there. It's called palalan. This is seen as an ingredient in cosmetics and beauty products, especially anti-aging products, because of its ability to provide an instant skin tightening effect as it adheres to the skin. Cool thing. So I was like, how does that make sense? I researched it more and it's in some breath strips. So you know when you put them on your tongue and you'd feel it like tighten on your tongue and like stick to the skin? That's what the ingredient's in this as well. Who'd have thought it? Okay, now I'm going to wet my face with the most beautiful gift I think anyone's given me. My best friend gave this because she visited the park at that time. This is 10 years ago, and it was one of those little, oh, you put it in the water and it like expands. Epic, like so epic. So today for the video, I'm going to be using the Luna Mini 2. This is like my daily driver. I'm obsessed with it. I use the Fofo at the gym with my vitamin C cleanser this morning. With this, I've realized that you don't need to use a lot of it at all. So this is probably the most I would ever put. Trust me, you do not need a lot with this. So let's give it a go. So I don't want to ruin my blow dry. Cue the second Disney accessory for this video now. I've never looked cooler. So I'm not looking at my monitor, but as I remember the past week, you're noticing loads of little bubbles. Yeah. And the word Micro Foam Cleanser is very apt because it's literally micro bubbles. It has an amazing kind of slippy feel, and it just feels really nice to sort of like, feels hybrid between a moisturizer and a cleanser. It's very, very, very strange. I haven't, do you know what? It actually reminds me of my Tony Moly Pikachu cleanser, but the only issue with that one is it's really, really, really drying, and it leaves like a really tightening effect. I'm not gonna lie, this one is extremely moisturizing, but it definitely feels more tightening, which could also be the ingredients, so I don't know if that's a fair judgment, but I definitely, so I'm doing quite a rough cleanse. What's really strange as well is the bubbles happen, so you think it's like a foam cleanser, and then they vanish, and it kind of feels like, listen, it's like sticky. It's the weirdest feeling. I've never had a face wash feel like that. Cue the music, this could take a while. So, also, let me know what you think of the lighting style doing it today, rather than my other videos. And if that means you haven't watched my other videos, you know what to do. So, what do you think? This is all that I mean in terms of like the tightening. It doesn't feel dehydrated, but I get that kind of sheen that usually reminds me of face washes that were more drying, but it doesn't feel that way. My face does feel tighter. It like genuinely does. And I usually associate that with a drying cleanser, but I have used it this past week and it's really not drying. But it's definitely more intense of cleansing than other cleansers that I'm used to, which are perhaps like an oil cleanser, or obviously that, you know, helps with makeup and things, but in terms of like actual cleansing, this one really foams, and I'm not used to something like that because I've really steered away from that. So my final opinion, and yes, I'm leaving this hairband on, what of it? It's epic, like completely epic, and it took a lot for me to understand why they stopped making the last cleansers. This is an incredible cleanser, so I would definitely repurchase it. Where would you buy it? It's actually cheaper on FOREO.com website, so I will have links below. I'll also have the Amazon links as well if you would like. Obviously it helps support my channel if you're interested in buying it through there. I hope you enjoyed today, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you liked this and other videos like this, please make sure to leave a big thumbs up and a lovely comment down below, or a little emoji. If you're into Disney as well, what's your favorite Disney film? And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.